goodness. Those are some of Morgant's hideous bugmen. Quick, you better deal with them.
Nightbringer! We crash! By the spiral, thank you for saving me from those terrifying creatures. I had just received the most unusual visitor when those brutes appeared and attacked. Yes, a Quetzal arrived with a message tied around her neck. What's a Quetzal? They're a type of winged snake from Azteca. They're all extinct now. Well, they're supposed to be. Maybe this one hadn't heard. Quetzals were known to be vicious and protective, or occasionally tame. I'll let you find out what type she is. If you gently collect the Quetzal from the garden, we can have a look at the message she's carrying.
You step up to the Quetzal. She's some sort of winged snake. A little bit cute, even. She seems to like you.
Yes, well done. Now try to slip the message off her neck. Ah, you got the message and didn't lose any fingers. Good, good. Nice, Quetzal. Clever girl. It says, Great Magicians of Bartleby, Azteca trembles in the shadow of Xibalba. Please come at once for our salvation. It is signed by 3 names, Pakal Redmask, Tezcat 3-Star, and Zalen Reedwalker. Why, there's a spiral key here. I thought they were all lost when Azteca was destroyed by a great comet a decade ago. But perhaps we were all wrong, and Azteca persists. Quick, let us look through the telescope at the top of the observatory.
You see, a new spiral world, or more accurately, a very, very old world. The comet that encircles the world looks like a bad omen to you.
You were able to see the spiral world? For the longest time, I could only see a cloud of dust in the night sky. The Azteca are the oldest race in the spiral. Their ancestors lived in the first world before it shattered. I assumed Azteca was lost, but perhaps there is yet hope for the Azteca, a wonderful, creative, and fierce people. I'm reminiscing too much, aren't I? You must take this Quetzal and her message back to Cyrus Drake at Ravenwood immediately.
Finally, the wizard returns. What do you have with you? A Quetzal. Remarkable. I had no idea Azteca still survived. It is a place of the oldest powers and greatest legends. This message you recovered is fascinating. Clearly a cry for help. Someone really should investigate and see what is going on. You would best bring this news to Headmaster Ambrose.
Oh, hello, Wizard. Did I just summon you? Cyrus sent you here? Is it myth-related? A Quetzal messenger from Azteca. You say the poor creature was being chased by Morganth's minions. Oh, very worrisome. Let's take a look at that message. Oh, my. A plea for help against the forces of shadow. Years ago, Azteca was cut off from the rest of the spiral by a great comet. Many believed it was destroyed, but I was not so sure. The spiral now reveals this world to us in its darkest hour. It falls upon us to act. Take the key this brave Quetzal brought us and travel through Bartleby's spiral door to Azteca. Find this Pakal red mask and bring light to drive away the shadows. Go quickly, young wizard, but be careful. I suspect Morganth's hand in this somewhere.
By Mother Moon, I cannot quite believe it. I was afraid I would remain alone and be forced to see our light extinguished. I am Pakal Redmask, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells that guided our messenger to you. But as you see, I stand alone at the edge of the City of 3 Winds. My allies, Tezcat 3-Star and Zaylen Reedwalker, are lost. The comet Xibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she has laid waste with her Umbra Legion. My allies are gone. I beg your help. Confront the crazed Thunderhorns in 3 Points, beyond the Zocalo, to learn what happened to Tezcat 3-Star.
Star. Shadows, chase him into the mall.
Azteca fled into the maw. That leads underground, where the hungry dead stir. When the comet Xibalba first appeared in the sky, 10 cycles passed, the Aztecas or oracles pronounced doom. So they fled underground to live in the mines and dwell among their dead. The maw is the entrance to the caverns of the cenote. But when the Shadow Queen arrived, the dead awoke, and they were hungry. Let us speak closer to the city. Meet me in the Zocalo proper. While the Shadow Queen has left the City of Three Winds, her Umbra Legion has agents everywhere. It is crucial we find Tezca 3-Star down in the cenote and make sure he is safe. You can get there through the maw.
Good day to you, young wizard. Such a pleasure to see a familiar face here so far from home. We never really get to talk, do we? I'm always so busy following Prospector Zeke around, and you're always so busy saving people from curses and whatnot. I wonder, could I trouble you to help me? I suspect you're traipsing all over Azteca in search of any number of things, yes? I need to collect samples of some exotic flowers for an exhibit on Aztecan flora to be held at the Marleybone Royal Museum. Here's a list of what I need and where you can find them. Please bring back one of each and be careful when you pick them.
Hey there, little wizard. Whatever brings you to Azteca? Looks like I can't get away from you. I come to Azteca searching for a pack of critters called the UFOs. I never seen one, but I want to believe in them. The Aztecans say they're skittish and that they scattered all across these parts, but they might be pulling old Zeke's leg. Can you see if you can find them for me? I don't need you to do anything with them. Just tell me where I can find these UFOs. They sure are funny looking, too. Whew. Some folks say they look kind of like swamp gas. I'll let you be the judge of that.
The maw is blocked off by a ton of rubble. No easy way through here. It looks like it was deliberately caved in by something powerful. Maybe Bacall Red Mask knows another way in.
Off? What a dastardly diversion! Find the alchemist Sheeply Tailbiter in 3 points. He's a bit different, but he might have a good idea for clearing a path.
Strange creature, can you make an agreeable sound? Can you understand me? You need to get through the rubble to rescue Tezcat 3-star? Into the maw? I can perhaps help you with that. If you will help me gather some ingredients, I can make you a strong concoction. Go to Lac Willow's Smoke Eye and ask for Salt of Stone. Then Kanika Sweet Chile for sulfur, and charcoal from Hoteca White Ash. And then you'll see Tezcat 3-star.
Sheeply Tailbiter sent you for some salt of stone? I have some that's been boiled down, filtered, and sun-dried. Yes, you can have some, but, well, make sure you don't stand too close when he performs this experiment.
You need some sulfur for Sheeply Tailbiter? I would like to help you, little one, but the crazed Thunderhorns took it from me. Perhaps if you confront them in 3 points, you can get some sulfur from them.
Sheepley wants charcoal? That fool. Does he want to burn us all to our end before the comet strikes us down? Yes, you can have some. But I dropped it in my rush to get to safety. You'll have to collect it from 3 points on your own.
You've got everything? Now, with the salt of stone, the charcoal, and the lovely sulfur, we can make a strong concoction. Smells lovely, doesn't it? Take this carefully, and when you get close to the rubble, throw it hard and then run for your life. Boom! Move back a safe distance. Then find Tezcat 3-star in Cenote. I hope he isn't standing too close. Boom! Big bada boom!
That's a lot of rubble to clear to get into the... You hope Shipley's strong concoction lives up to its name. It sure smells strong, like rotten eggs. You throw the strong concoction with all your might and then hunker down for safety. That was a big bada boom. As the smoke and dust clear, you can see a path into the mall.
By storm, ice, and fire, what kind of strange spirit are you? Not a spirit? Well, whatever you are, I hope you can help me. Our ancestors have risen from the grave, and they are hungry. I have barely been able to resist them. Do you think you could drive some Thunderhorn zombies back to give me a respite? You did it! If you are not a guardian spirit, then what? A magician? By Mother Moon, our messenger reached you? I did not believe Pakal's desperate plan would work, but my blood stirs with your news. How many of you are there? Just you? I see. Mother Moon must know best, I suppose. Well, we must do what we can, and I cannot do much without my axe. My power is in my volcanic axe, but it was broken by Moon Skull zombies. Please, recover the axe pieces for me. Well done, magician. There may be only one of you, but you seem very strong. Excelente. Let us return to the Zocalo so I can repair my volcanic axe. Much better to be breathing the fresh air up here, rather than the stink of the tombs that now pervades the cenote. The Shadow Queen sensed a ritual and tried to disrupt it. Her minions chased me into the maw and then sealed me in. Talk to Pakal Redmask. We need a new plan.
You freed Tezcal Freestar! Well done, young magician! When the Shadow Queen struck at us, our third companion, Zaylen Reedwalker, was captured by her vile minions. A few people saw her dragged into the lower chambers of the Pyramid of the Black Sun. Can you enter the pyramid and rescue her?
Magician, I fear we may be a doomed people, destined to be wiped out by the falling sky, or the hungry dead. It would be tragic if our history was lost forever. I charge you to help us preserve it, if I may be so bold. There are 6 great Sulkin stones, or sacred rounds, that tell our story. Over the ages, they have been scattered. I need you to find the 6 Sulkin stones and bring them back to the Teocalli of Sacred War in 3 points. Outsider, if you would help my people, you will help me learn all that we can of the comet Xibalba shining above us. Long ago, the Skywatchers of Azteca saw the coming of Xibalba, divined its secrets, and wrote a great codex about it. As you may know, a codex is like a book, but with one long folded page rather than many pages bound together.
When we fled the cenote, the Xibalba Codex was torn apart, its pages scattered and lost to the hungry dead.
Can you go into the cenote and recover the pages of the Xibalba Codex?
You are about to enter a dungeon. If you log out or leave for more than 30 minutes, you will lose all of the progress you have made in this dungeon and must start over. This dungeon takes around 30 minutes to finish, shorter if you bring friends. Are you sure you want to? You think you now have all of the pages that make up the Xibalba Codex.
What horror of the Shadow Queen are you? Wait, you don't carry her stench or the weight of darkness. Are you a magician of light? You are? Pakal sent you? Our summoning worked. By the black sun, I was sure I'd become a fossil in here. You'll need to duel Metzi Burning Water to get the key to my cage. She plots in the inner chamber.
What is this? A fresh scent of blood? I have failed the Shadow Queen. Take the cage key and shame me no more.
Well fought, young magician. I could hear the sounds of your battle from here. You put Metzi burning water in her place. I will return to the Zocalo and speak to you and Pakal Red Mask there.
You have recovered all of the Lost Xibalba Codex. I have long studied the Xibalba Codex, but even after all this time, its mysteries still elude me. It was written in a clever code. My friend Zaylen Reedwalker may be able to help. She understands codes and ciphers better than Pakal or myself. Speak to Zaylen here in the Zocalo, and see if you might find some way to decode the Xibalba Codex.
Excellent work, young magician. You freed the third of our triumvirate. You fly as high as any wild wing. When the Shadow Queen arrived on Azteca, none of us were prepared for the depths of her ambitions. Let us speak with Zaylen Reedwalker and ask her what she saw of the Shadow.
The Xibalba Codex? The Sky Watchers of old used a certain code when they wrote their codices to keep their knowledge secret. The need for secrets has long passed. The ciphers were kept in one of the estates in the cenote. That is where you must go. Find the ciphers to the Xibalba Codex and return it to me, and we will decipher the secrets of Xibalba. I will tell you exactly where to find the ciphers. I hope they have not been taken by the hungry dead. The Shadow Queen's first act was to take over the Pyramid of the Black Sun. The Black Sun necromancers have long been entrusted with preparing our dead for proper burial. But now they have fallen into the Shadow Queen's web of corruption. Who knows what terrible secrets they taught her? Young magician, you have already proven yourself capable of tackling the Shadow Queen's forces. We need to investigate the central chamber of the Pyramid of the Black Sun and determine the Shadow Queen's true goals. Go search the pyramid. You'll have to get permission from the King's Guard, Acosta Hanging Moss.
You, hairy and scaleless one, what are you doing here? The Pyramid of the Black Sun is closed to all on the King's order. To enter, you'll need to speak to the King directly, but he won't see an outsider on a whim. Befriend Yakate Farwalker first.
What have we here? Some kind of plucked bird? No, too hairy, but not enough for an old cat. Perhaps you are a hairless jaguar cub. You wish to see King Axaya Knife Moon? The new king? First of his name? The young ruler? The untested and the desperate? Axaya, son of Tizozumak. He who never ruled but was married to the princess of Totosli. Last and only child of Ilwikamina. The great king Ilwikamina, the Sky Archer, the Thunder Lizard, the ruler of the Triple Alliance, the tyrant of Azteca. You need a gift of shochia flowers for the king. Find them by the hot pools. Then go for a dip. You have an outsider smell. Once you have the gift and cleaned yourself up, then you can see the king.
You must admit, washing away the grime of spiral door travel does make you feel better. And you smell very pretty now, too.
Who are you that brings a war challenge directly to the fangs of King Axaya Knife Moon? And why do you smell so pretty? Do you wish to formally declare a challenge for the throne of Azteca? Although you initiated a war challenge that could only result in one of our deaths, I will ignore it as you are an outsider. Perhaps next time you will take the time to learn about a new culture before you accidentally offend someone. However, you are just in time. I need someone like you, who can bully their way into strange and possibly hostile areas. The royal badge of leadership was lost in Cenote when the Hungry Dead arose. Can you find it? I'd search the Trias Palace.
It's clear a great battle was fought here recently. Wait, is that someone over there? She doesn't look like a zombie.
Please, can you help me? If you can drive the Hungry Dead back, I'll never make it. The Thunderhorn zombies and Moonsoul zombies are both hungry.
Come and find me in the Zocalo, young visitor. I will share with you something of great interest. Magician, you have surely seen the astral obelisks in 3 points. These are sacred to the moon, the stars, and the sun. Long ago, the wisest mystics of Azteca divined the secrets of astral magic. They placed the teachings into the obelisks. To learn more about those ancient schools of magic, speak to Tesca 3-Star. He is our current expert on astral magic.
Greetings, magician. Have you been stargazing of late? Though they have been dormant for years, I believe that power still slumbers within the 3 Astral School obelisks. The Star School obelisk was the last to dwindle and go silent, and should be the easiest to revive. Spellbinders of old would wake the Star Obelisk by scattering stardust upon it. That might still work. The last measure of stardust was buried with the last of the Star Mystics, deep within the cenote. Go to the cenote and seek out the glimmering chamber. With luck, one naughty black sky has not yet risen from his death sleep.
The dreamless death sleep has ended. You will now witness the fall of Nightmare.
you find a pouch full of glimmering stardust, dropped by Wanadi Black Sky. Time to leave this place.
Motes of shimmering stardust surround you. Take it to 3 points and scatter it quickly before the Star School obelisk.
You scatter the stardust before the star obelisk. It permeates the stone, and you sense magical power growing within it.
You have done well. Now, learn from the Star Obelisk. It has much to teach. Akal Redmask tells me he will study the Sun Obelisk and see what can be done. He will call to you when the time is come.